everyone, this is Vivian. Today, I'm happy to be here to launch a new model from our IQTouch 900 series, HC900 Pro. And I'll give you a brief introduction of HC900 Pro. It is all-in-one display for business conference with the cutting-edge optical bonding technology and combination of multi-touch, BYOD, UHD display, HD camera, whiteboard, built-in document camera, IQOS, speaker, and microphone array. With this highly functional touchscreen, whether you want video meeting, presentation, or brainstorming, HC900 Pro can meet all your needs for conferencing. Now let's talk about its main feature. Different from other air bonding interactive flat panel, HC900 Pro adopts the advanced optical bonding. And what is optical bonding? It is the use of an optical grade adhesive to glue anti-glare glass to the top surface of LCD panel, which makes sure absolute vacuum between anti-glare glass and LCD panel. This is air bonding, and there is a gap which is full of air between anti-glare glass and LCD panel. And we put optical grade adhesive into the gap to make them closer and no air left. It is optical bonding. It brings a lot of advantages. There we made a 4K image comparison between air bonding and optical bonding. On the basis of 4K resolution, the screen with optical bonding has higher brightness, contrast, range, and readability. It also supports smart ambient light sensor for adaptive brightness. The light sensor module is right here. And it can automatically adjust the screen brightness to the surroundings. When the light is strong, it will automatically increase the brightness so that the audience can clearly see the content on the screen. When the light dims or in the dark, it will automatically decrease the brightness to protect the eyes of the audience. HC900 Pro supports light sensor for adaptive brightness. When the conference room is in the dark, now lights off. You can see from the screen, it can automatically decrease the brightness. Now lights on. And it increases the brightness on the screen now. What's more, it supports real 178 degrees view angle to deal with the situation that audience are unable to see the content of the screen when they are sitting at the front side or at the corner of meeting room. I have to say, the most interactive flat panel has 178 degrees view angle. But when we really look at the screen at 178 degrees, it can't achieve the desired effect. The content is blurry, almost invisible. However, with the optical bonding, when we look at the screen at 178 degrees, the content is still clear. Optical bonding provides more accurate touch response with zero deviation, almost like you are writing on paper. And with 0.5 mm accuracy and 1.5 mm touch height, it brings smoother writing experience. It also has intelligent gesture recognition, such as single finger to drag and drop, 2 fingers to zoom, 5 fingers to roam, full palm to erase. Now I would like to use full palm to erase my annotation. Just like this. But optical bonding has no air gap. You don't have to worry about the condensation, dust, and dirt inside. And optical bonding has longer physical durability and stronger impact resistance. It protects the screen from damage by rough transportation and sudden impact. It upgrades the touch screen to a stronger one. We just introduced the optical bonding between glass and LCD panel. Now we talk about the glass. We used to adopt anti-glare tempered glass for the screen, but for HC900 Pro, we not only use anti-glare glass, but also anti-fingerprint coating. An anti-fingerprint coating can prevent the screen from being blurred by fingerprints or grease. Anti-glare glass with optical bonding allows you to see the screen clearly, even in environment with strong light reflection. HC900 Pro, as highly integrated device, there are two built-in cameras. The first built-in camera is at the bottom of the screen, at this position. And it works as document camera, which has 13 million pixels and autofocus function. When we put the object below this camera with the distance of 310 millimeters, this is minimum shooting range. It can shoot whole page of A3 format, and you can clearly see the 10.5 font size of A3 paper. And the second camera right here is mainly for video conferencing. It is 4K camera with 8 million pixels, which has wide 110 degrees of view field and autofocus function. When you use the video meeting software, it can locate the sound source and trace intelligently. About microphone, it has 4 built-in array microphones, which adopts smart ambient filtration technology to reduce noise. So in the process of voice pickup, the human voice can be preserved and the surrounding noise can be eliminated to the greatest extent. The pickup range is 10 meters so that the voice can be picked up even in large classroom. Combining built-in camera and microphone, HC900 Pro brings you immersive video conference experience. And when it comes to connection, HC900 Pro has various interfaces such as HDMI, VGA, USB, SPD-IF. In particular, we have USB Type-C interface. With more and more smartphone and laptop use Type-C interfaces, we keep our pace with the main trend to add Type-C interface on our HC900 Pro and support Type-C connection. Only one cable achieves image, power, touch, audio transmission, and the data transmission speed is up to 10 gigabit per second. Here comes an important feature that HC900 Pro is compatible with Windows Ink. Under Microsoft Office software, such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint, it can provide whiteboard to draw an idea, sticky notes for reminding your daily schedule, screen sketch for annotating directly on documents over screenshots. You don't need to use third-party annotation software to annotate. And it also supports hand gesture recognition, 1 finger to select, 2 fingers to zoom, full palm to erase. It supports Windows Ink. When we attend a meeting, we usually use Microsoft Office to do the presentation. And under Windows system, we can write and annotate freely with stylus, and the annotation can be saved on the document. Now I would like to show you. We open an Excel. In draw function, we can choose the pen, and we can do the annotation. We still can do some marks, such as like the group. And you can choose a pen, marker pen, to emphasize the content. And we also support hand gesture recognition. 1 finger to select, 2 fingers to zoom in and out. And if you don't want the annotation, you can use full palm or fist to erase the annotation, just like this. Same operation on Word and PowerPoint. We have already opened Word. Now you can see from the content, just use 2 fingers to zoom in and out. And from draw function, choose the pen. You can annotate or circle the content and do some annotation. Use full palm to erase. Now we open PowerPoint. Use the pen to annotation on the slide and full palm to erase. And there is a magnetic pen holder. You can put it anywhere on the frame. It is made of metal, and the pen has 2 ends, include thick and thin tips. Just use it to write whatever you want on touch screen. In terms of its hardware, it supports dual systems of Android 8.0 and Windows 10, with strong performance and reliability of CPU and GPU. 4GB RAM plus 32GB ROM. You can feel faster processing speed and more stable performance. In HC900 Pro, we adopt IQ Android operation system, and you can see IQ operation system interface. There are 2 sidebars on the left and right, and the floating bar you can move it around. Our IQ's operation system also supports free annotation in all channels. You can annotate whatever you want under Android and Windows system, such as you can annotate on the Excel file, web page, even in the video. These annotations can be shared by QR code. Just scan the QR code and take them away. It provides multiple themes for your choice, and you can download many kinds of apps you need. It also has OTA online upgrade support. Only need to click one single button on the interface to upgrade. This is our IQOS based on Android. We can see from the homepage there are some common functions. And we also can add the application like setting, be here. And there are 2 sidebars on the left and right. It has some common functions, just like annotation or capture. You can use capture to screenshot, just like this. And the screenshot can be saved in a file. Turn right, we can see the all applications, and turn left, it shows recent applications and screenshot. You can slide it and choose one to open it. And here is the floating bar. We can move it around or use your 5 fingers to locate it. And we also can use 3 fingers to turn off the backlight, just like this. And use 3 fingers to back. And we have built-in software like Whiteboard and HC900 Pro. Now we open Whiteboard. We can use the pen to write something you want, just like this. Now we turn back to the home page. We also have wireless presentation software like eShare to share screen. Nowadays, wireless screen sharing is what people concerned about. IQ Operation System pre-installed eShare Pro software, which supports wireless screen sharing. No need to connect complicated cable, just scan QR code or a share button. Content sharing can be achieved. There are 2 ways for screen sharing. If you want to cast your screen by PC or laptop, you can use our IQ Share button. We provide 3 types of dongles: HDMI, USB, and Type-C. It supports 8 devices connected and 4 split screen display at a time. Only single tap the content can be shared on the touch screen. Just one tap, the screen can be cast on the touch screen. For tablet, we just connect the same Wi-Fi with touch screen, and you can share the content. For smartphone, I just connect the same Wi-Fi with touch screen, and just one tap, the screen mirroring. And you can see from the screen, it supports 4 split screens at a time. There is no need of extra camera or speakerphone. You can directly use HC900 Pro to start a video meeting. And we have different sizes for your choice, 65, 75, and 86 inch. For better use of HC900 Pro, here we would like to recommend some peripherals. Just what I said before, you can use IQ Share for screen sharing. IQ Sound brings you up-level sound effect. If you want to move the touch screen around the room, you can use IQ Height Adjustable Stand. IQ Smart Pen, just like what I hold. It is different from the pen HC900 Pro come with. Smart Pen has some functional keys like turn pages up and down, start to show PowerPoint from the current page, play and pause the audio or video. Okay everyone, this is the introduction of HC900 Pro. If you are interested in our IQTouch HC900 Pro, please contact our website and email below, or you can scan the QR code to follow our LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. And thank you very much. I'll see you next time.